I moved into this house 3 weeks ago. It wasn't my dream home. But it was quiet, affordable, isolated. Exactly what I needed. No neighbors too close. No city noise. Just trees. And silence. The realtor said the previous owner left in a hurry. Didn't elaborate. I didn't ask. I should have. Because last night, I found a door in my hallway. And I know for a fact, it wasn't there before. The first week was peaceful. The house is old. Probably built in the 1970s. Hardwood floors. Narrow hallway. 3 rooms upstairs. I memorized the layout on day 1. Front door. Living room. Kitchen to the right. Hallway straight ahead. Bathroom on the left. Bedroom at the end. There are no extra doors. I'm certain of that. I walked that hallway 100 times. Sometimes at night when I couldn't sleep. Counting steps. 8 steps from the living room to my bedroom. Always 8. It was 3:17 a.m. when I woke up. I didn't wake from a nightmare. No loud noise. Just awake. The house felt different. Quieter than usual. I lay there staring at the ceiling. Then I heard it. A soft wooden creak. From the hallway. I assumed it was the house settling. Old houses breathe at night. I got up to get water. Opened my bedroom door. And froze. There were 9 steps now. And at the end of the hallway, on the right side, there was a door that didn't match the house. The wood was darker, older, cracked. There was no handle, no lock, just a flat wooden surface with a faint outline, like it had always been there. Except it hadn't. My brain tried to explain it. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I was half asleep. But the hallway is narrow. There's no way I wouldn't notice an entire door. I stood there for a full minute. The air around it felt colder. Not dramatically. Just enough to make my skin tighten. I didn't touch it. I went back to bed. Convinced myself I was imagining things. The next morning I checked the photos I took when I moved in. I had dozens. Empty rooms. Fresh paint. The hallway. I zoomed in. No door. Just a blank wall. Same spot. No door. I felt my stomach drop. I checked the realtor's listing online. Floor plan attached. No extra room. No hidden space. No door. But when I stepped into the hallway again, it was still there. Speak a high volume night 5. I avoided looking at it for 2 days. Pretended it didn't exist. But the house started changing. Small things at first. The hallway felt longer. The lights flickered only near that door. Then I started hearing something. At night. Soft scratching. Like fingernails on wood. Coming from the other side. I pressed my ear against it once. The scratching stopped. And, very softly, I heard breathing. The first whisper happened on night 7. I was sitting on the couch, trying to distract myself with TV. The power flickered. The screen went black. And from the hallway, I heard my voice, whispering, "Open it." I stopped breathing. It wasn't similar to my voice. It was my voice. Same tone. Same rhythm. Open it. I didn't move. I didn't respond. The whisper repeated. But this time, sounded closer. Like it was right behind the door. The next morning I noticed something worse. The hallway mirror. I don't remember buying one. But there it was. Hanging opposite the door. When I stood there, I could see the door in the reflection. And sometimes, the reflection lagged. Not by much. Just a second. I would turn my head. And the reflection would follow a heartbeat later. In time, the reflection smiled. I didn't. Key the decision. After 2 weeks of no sleep, I decided I couldn't ignore it anymore. The scratching had turned into knocking. Low. Measured. Knocks. Knocks. Every night at 3:17 a.m. It wanted me to open it. And deep down, I knew it wouldn't stop. Until I did that. It was 3:16. I stood in front of it, heart pounding so loud I thought it might answer back. The air was freezing now, my breath visible. The wood felt damp under my fingers. The moment my hand touched it, the knocking stopped. Silence. Complete silence. Then the door slowly creaked open. On its end, it wasn't a room. It was another hallway, identical to mine. Same wallpaper, same floor, same mirror. Except everything looked older, rotting, peeling. And at the end of that hallway, there was another door. And standing in front of it was me, but thinner, paler, darker. He was staring directly at me, smiling. He lifted his hand and knocked on his door 3 times. It was 3 times that I tried to step back, but I couldn't move. The other version of me opened his door, and behind him was my hallway, the normal one, the one I had been living in. He stepped aside, inviting me in. Then I realized something terrifying. He wasn't trying to come out. He was trying to switch that. I slammed my door shut. Or at least, I tried to. But it wouldn't close. The other me was closer now, standing inches away, his eyes empty. He whispered, "You opened it." Then everything went black. Crescent moon now. I'm writing this from the hallway. But it's not mine. The wallpaper is peeling. The air smells like dust and mold. And at the end of this hallway, there's a door. I can hear knocking from the other side. 3 knocks. 3 knocks. And I know, on the other side, is someone who just moved into a quiet house, counting 8 steps down the hallway, thinking they're alone, until they notice there are 9. And tonight at 3:17 a.m., they'll see a door that wasn't there before. And when they open it, I'll finally get to go home. Fire moral of the story. My new house has a door that wasn't there before. Sometimes the scariest doors aren't made of wood. They're the ones inside our own minds. The story reminds us that ignoring fear doesn't make it disappear. The more we avoid confronting something strange or unsettling, the stronger it becomes. Curiosity without caution can open paths we're not ready to walk through. It also shows that not every mystery needs to be solved. Some boundaries exist for a reason. When we force open doors, whether in life, memory, or identity, we might face parts of ourselves we're not prepared to meet. Barkle's lesson. Not every door is meant to be opened. And sometimes, the real danger isn't what's behind it. It's what it turns you into.